A mountain of sand that sings like a cathedral organ. Stop. Listen. Some deserts don't just whisper wind. They boom, they hum. They play low, mournful notes that travel for miles. For centuries, travelers called them singing dunes. Nomads swore dunes had voices. Scientists were baffled. How can silent grains of sand make sound loud enough to be heard across a plain? The answer begins with one tiny surprise. Sand can move in perfect rhythm. When the steep face of a dune slips, a thin layer of sand avalanches. Each grain collides. Each collision creates a tiny impulse. Normally that would be random noise, but here, under the right conditions, those impulses lock together. The grains synchronize. They behave like millions of tiny metronomes suddenly ticking as one. The result is a coherent acoustic wave. The dune becomes a giant resonant chamber. It amplifies the frequency set by the flowing layer and the dune's shape. The note depends on grain size, how dry the sand is, and the thickness of the moving layer. Some dunes sing a deep bass. Others chirp higher, like an organ pipe changing its tone as the flow changes. It gets stranger. Scientists found that the surface grains must be unusually round and uniform. Moisture kills the music. Too rough or mixed-size sand, and the synchronization collapses. In lab recreations, researchers made sand sing by pouring uniform, dry grains down a slope and listening as the whole heap produced a clear, sustained tone. But even that lab success didn't end the mystery. How do millions of chaotic collisions become a single, sustained note? New experiments show acoustic feedback is the key. The sound waves emitted by early collisions nudge neighboring grains, nudging their impacts into phase. That nudge propagates like an invitation. Fall in line. Suddenly, the entire moving layer is oscillating together. The dune sings loudly. Imagine standing at the base of one at night, no engine, no band, just low, organ-like chords swelling from the sand itself. People describe goosebumps, awe, fear, respect. The desert turns from empty landscape to living instrument. The dunes are not just scenery. They are music folded into geology and physics. Next time you see a wind-sculpted mountain of sand, remember, it might be waiting to play. Want more strange nature that reads like magic? Subscribe and listen to the world sing with us.